We've started, by the way. Welcome to the show. Frenchie's here.
How you going?
And so is Lane. Welcome.
Hey.
Welcome, guys.
Saint Lane.
What a duo, Saint Lane.
Yeah, in the
How would you
building.
prefer to be introduced?
You just say Lane. It's
Or
fine.
Saint.
Yeah. Guy who's wearing Riley Reid merch currently.
Yeah.
That's what I'm here for.
Would you rather?
Technically Kanye Pornhub merch. Thank you very much.
Yeah,
Sorry.
get it right, Luke.
Would you rather
Poor
wear
Riley.
Riley Reid merch or Riley Reid?
Riley Reid merch any day.
I guess it would, like, because you got to have it draped across your shoulders.
Yeah, because that's that
Bit of a
woman,
flex
60
though.
kilos.
Bit of a flex though, and she's wearing your merch while she's on your shoulders.
Oh well, in that case, if she's got that new Say Lane merch. She's at a very exclusive club of 30 people.
Welcome to the show. You've both just flown down today. Lane from Gold Coast, Sydney from French.
Sydney from
Frenchie.
Frenchie.
Sydney from Frenchie.
Bit of jet
But
lag, but we're getting through
It's
it.
the comedy festival. We're all very tired.
It's a long flight from Frenchie, so yeah, down for the festival. Not doing shows, but here for hangs, which I respect.
we got 3 days, and we went the weirdest days of the week too, Monday to
You're
Thursday.
like,
There's no
Monday to
shows on
Thursday.
Mondays.
Let's kick it in Melbourne.
Because I don't want to I don't want to go out on the weekend here because it's just too much. Ruins me because I'm old. It ruins me for the next 10 years.
Well, yeah, you're
but
the
out on a
oldest
Monday, I feel like
comic
is
in the world.
refreshing.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm with you.
Yeah.
Hungover on a
quieter.
Tuesday is a different beast because you're like, oh, I got responsibility.
Yeah, it's a Tuesday. You're mentally, you're going to be up and working.
Yeah.
Whereas you're lazy on the weekends.
Yeah, that's true. If you leave your house on Tuesday and you're just out of your mind and you see someone in a suit, you're like, what am I doing?
You know what I find
Living the
strange?
dream.
Whenever Lewis comes out with us, he wakes up the next morning and goes, God, like he doesn't drink, by the way, to new people who might be watching. You go, oh man, I feel like hungover. Like I have a headache. Like it's the loud music.
Like
You're gonna hang out with him
secondhand,
all night.
like a secondhand hangover.
Yeah.
Are
I
you
think so.
making out or something? Like could the vodka be
Little
going
bit.
through mouths?
Secondhand,
Maybe,
yeah.
yeah.
Contact high.
The French kissing is a problem.
Yeah.
Or like the bird where you drip it into their mouth. Ah.
Yeah.
Can you
that
still get
one's
drunk
fun.
doing that?
I don't know. I've done it to a few people though. I had a few people after shows once. They're like, "Can you feed me like a bird?" And so, and I spat beer into them.
Have you?
Actually?
Yeah, that was in Edinburgh. I randomly did it a few times in Edinburgh because I think I did it once and I put it on my Snapchat or whatever, and then a few other people come in and goes, "Yo, feed me too." And it's
Yeah.
like,
Isn't that what
Drank some
Youngblood was
I
doing?
drank
at
some
shows?
beer.
No, I was wrong.
We were trashing-
That was a different rapper from England called, what's his name? Someone will comment it. Different English rapper.
Was spitting in fans'
RD.
mouths.
Not
What?
RD.
Stormzy.
No, he got cancelled a little
Fit,
while
but
ago.
don't you know it? Stormzy got cancelled.
Oh,
No,
Wiley?
the rapper got cancelled a while ago.
Yeah, I was
and then
gonna say,
he
Lane
has
might
a
know.
song. He has a song with someone called Cancelled.
Oh, that's
Skepta.
cool.
Slow tie.
Slow Tie. There it is.
There we
Slow
go.
Tie
We got
used
there.
to spit in people's
We got
mouths during his show.
He's
then-
also the best rapper in England, just side note. Has 2 classic albums and
Very
he can
good.
spit in anyone's mouth.
So
No, he actually came out when COVID
Well,
started
yeah, he came
and
out and
said,
did an official announcement.
Yeah, I've and put it up like it was a fucking apology on Twitter. Like, guys, I've decided because of the pandemic, I'm not going to spit in people's mouths during my show because that was his thing.
Do you reckon people cancelled tickets after he did that?
Maybe,
I wouldn't.
maybe.
Watch Frenchie.
but like
sales
full
plummet now.
gollies, or does he like drink some drinks and then like drip it into their mouths?
I'll find it for you.
If it's full gollies, that's a bit.
Yeah.
How you going?
Like if you're hooking it back.
Yeah, that's a little bit disrespectful.
I imagine it's like at a wedding when the girls try to catch the bouquet and everyone's like pushing around like, I want this golly, it's gonna be a good one.
But at your shows, it's just people wanting a free beer. It's just like,
Here we go. Have a look at this. Look at this.
secondhand
Okay.
beer is not good.
We'll put
Okay.
this in. Okay. Here's and this is the woman filming it.
yeah, he sucked it back.
Yeah. That's a full. Oh!
Yeah.
That's Flemington Racers.
disgusting.
That's what that was.
Is
Oh.
Now-
not nice at all.
You know, like the thing where, say, the old age.
That's
or
how
thing,
I
if you-
close my show every night now.
So you know, if you like touch a famous person, if people go, "Oh my god, I'm never gonna wash this hand."
Mm.
Does she savor it or swallow?
She goes, I'm never gonna brush my teeth.
yeah. What does she
Great
do?
question.
standard for
Do you
English people.
swallow it, or
I
do you
think-
spit it out, put it in a cup, and keep it?
Depends if she's
In the
trying to
cup,
get
for sure.
pregnant.
Do you know how well
It wasn't
women work?
cup.
Yeah, but like, no, but like, I know, but like, still, you would consider like putting a bit in there, wouldn't you?
Maybe she could try and
He's
clone
such
him.
a good rapper that his saliva is knocking chicks up.
Well, maybe he sucked off someone backstage and then spat it into her
There you
mouth.
go.
And she could use that.
Let's start that route.
What if she could give birth to the opening act's child?
Okay, what about this? Okay, have you seen the movie Like Mike?
Absolutely.
So Lil Bow Wow wears Michael Jordan's shoes, becomes a great basketball player.
Yep.
That golly, she spits into her son's mouth, becomes a great rapper. Or she becomes a great rapper because
Yeah.
she's transferred his
So
power.
she like cum swaps with her son.
I don't think it's not cum
Slow
anymore.
time.
No,
Saliva.
it's not cum. I always thought it was too for a bit.
Okay,
Not
so
cum.
Yeah.
we can confirm Slow Tie does not spit cum,
No,
but
no.
he spits spit and
Yeah.
people swallow it.
Yeah, and then he gets in a flow. I want to be
Yeah,
like.
yeah, that's what I was saying.
Yeah.
See, mine made sense. I don't know why he brought cum into this.
Yeah, yeah.
Well,
understand what you mean.
I understand, right? Being the guy who spits in people's mouths. Get that. Totally understand being
does Frenchie. He
in that
understands.
moment, being the guy. I don't understand how you become that guy. You
Take
know?
a spit.
Like who was it his idea? Was it a fan's idea? Was he like, tonight I'm gonna spit? Like, remember we were doing like small little 20-seat shows? Do you reckon he
Yeah.
started it there? Like in his first tour? There's 20 people in a room. His parents are up the back.
And someone's just like,
spitting-
"Oi, spitting me gob." He's like, "All right."
yeah.
Yeah, so you're thinking, was it a natural spur of the moment thing, or was it like a brainstorm between him and his team?
Because it's crazy viral, right? Literally, that you can get a virus doing that.
And if
Very
that's,
smart.
but if that's what they agreed upon, what was the suggestions that didn't make it? Like, you need a thing, Slow Tie.
Yeah.
You
Piss. That's R. Kelly's thing.
R. Kelly, that's R. Kelly's thing. Shitting. I
They
think
went
that's
through all the bodily.
Odell Beckham's thing.
Yeah, Machine Gun Kelly, his blood.
The blood thing.
Yeah.
They were like, "What do we have left?" And they have probably the lamest bodily
Boogers.
fluid.
Yeah, they got boogers.
Boogers would be good.
Yeah.
Snot rockets. But
you reckon he does
it's nose
it-
to nose? Like
Yeah. They inhale, you exhale.
you snort there. Oh, you rack up these boogers.
Do you reckon he does it at the all ages shows too?
He only does it at the all ages.
Here's a question.
Yes.
How did you? Is there a story behind this? I don't know if I know it. How did you become the shoey guy?
I don't know.
Did you just do one
Yeah,
day?
you've been the shoe guy the whole time I've known you.
Been a while,
the same
hasn't it?
thing Where you just did one once and people cheered?
I guess so. I actually don't remember. I know how I started doing shoes. My mate in Canberra, he was my high school mate. I used to call him Simo. And then I went
you
down.
were
I went
doing
down to visit him on campus, and this was like mid 2000s because I'm old.
Pre-Ricardo.
'Cause I'm old, bro. Way pre Ricardo.
Everyone. It's
And,
free
um,
shoes.
Free shoes.
Yeah, French is so old he actually invented shoes.
Yeah.
And
Just so he
cups.
could drink out of it.
Yeah.
So I was down Canberra with him, and they're like all his mates coming to me. They're going, "How do you know Shuey?" I'm like, "Who the fuck's Shuey?" They're like, "Shuey." I go, "That's Simo." I'm like, "Do they actually call you Shuey?" He's like, "Oh, you'll see later." And so he had this peak amount of beers he would get to, and then everything would be a Shuey.
So
Pretty
do you
much.
think
So it's-
potentially he invented shoeys?
No, they've been going forever, bro.
So it was just a party trick, essentially.
yeah, it's just a party trick, something to do when you've had a few.
then
And, then
you were like-
how did it get to on stage? Did it happen online first or on stage?
It must have been on stage. I would think. I think I just started doing it at the end of shows because it's a great way to finish. You
So
don't
the
need
Shuey-
You
the
know how
Shuey
you want to
song.
close on a big joke,
Yeah.
and then if you can't think of a big joke, fuck it, big Shuey,
Yeah.
big
Yeah.
Shuey, way easier.
Yeah.
Just the most bogus.
I've noticed that
Probably.
all your shows have been ending with shoeys. So show this year no good?
Just not. I just don't have a big end joke. You know what I mean? Just got Shueys. I know there's no pressure either. You're like, oh well, I don't need this one to hit well. But even on specials, if you watch a special, people like the best laughs you get are in the middle of their bits, or like it's not always
Yeah.
close. And then I'll be like, okay, that's me, and everyone stand up and clap. It'll be like, if they're like, okay, that's me. Wait, who wants me to drink a beer from my shoe? They'll be like, oh, and it's extra content too. It's like, oh,
I also enjoy watching it.
Here's
at every
something
show.
that I heard at I opened for you when you were doing Chelsea Heights. You did a comedy special. I opened for you. Great crowd. You did a really good show as well. During your set, I run to the bathroom towards the end because I know you're about to do the shoey thing, and then the bathroom's packed of like guys, and then you go, all right, I'm going to do a shoey, and they just all bulk out.
like midstream.
I love
I
that.
saw one
love
guy
that.
stop pissing midstream, put it away, and run out. And there was one guy that was doing a shit, and he was going, "Oh no, I'm gonna miss the shoey," but to himself, "I'm gonna miss the shoey. Oh no!" And then he finished up quickly, and then he saw that I was still in there because I've seen a few shoeys in my time, so I'm not rushing out to see them. And he looks at me and goes, "Dude, you're gonna miss the shoey. Get out there!" Like he was like no man left behind.
I love that. Yeah, I should have a shoey countdown or something so everyone's got time to see it.
Yeah.
I went through this stage because I started on
You
heaps.
start rushing your jokes, going, "Oh my god, only 5 minutes till the
countdown.
The
shoey."
countdown starts at the start of your show.
And I pause it every time someone heckles, so they'll stop heckling.
Guys,
Like,
it's
oh,
your
fuck.
recess, all right?
Yeah, like that.
If you heckle, an extra 10 seconds go on the clock. Your shows will go for 24 hours.
He's touring 24/7.
I've almost finished my first show, guys. Give me a few more months.
Bro, I did this actually. Speaking of that, I got two things I need to talk about. We'll go to the blind kid first.
Yeah.
I was doing this show in Cairns, and there's a blind kid in the front row. And what?
Surely he can set up the back.
I agree. I agree, bro. He's like,
Taking a good seat away.
bro, like, so, like, I only found out a couple. It's a good joke. A couple minutes in the show, the girl next to him that she didn't know him. She was like drunk and being annoying. She's like, he wants to talk to you. I'm like, okay, what do you want to say? And he stands up and starts walking towards me, not towards me. I go, sit back down. I'll come to you. Don't worry. So I come to you. I go, hey man, so what's up? And because she's going, he's blind. He's like, yeah, I've been watching your videos for 5 years, and I did this look to the crowd like,
Really?
It's a strange choice of words, but I appreciate that.
Yeah.
What's your favorite? He picks a song. Not surprised.
Yep.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Anyway, later on the show, he's like, oh, it's my dream to do a shoey with you. I go, sick.
Big dream.
The chick, I go, we'll do that at the end of the show. The chick next to him was being punished. Like should have kicked her out earlier, but I try not to kick people out. So she starts chirping again, blah, 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 blah. I go, you know what? If you don't shut up, I'm not going to do a shoey with this guy.
That's great.
I go,
if you don't shut up, I'm punishing the disabled.
You have this dream in the palm of your hands. If
You're
you keep going, it was literally teacher shit.
Yeah, but you're essentially like blackmailing a Make-A-Wish kid. Or not even blackmailing someone else to not make someone's wish.
Did it work?
Fine. It did work. She shut up, and it was like the world's tallest stage. It was like we had to stand on a speaker to
that
get
at the
onto the
Jack?
stage. It was at Gilligan's in
Oh,
Cairns.
yeah, that's a really tall stage.
Yeah, bro. So
you
dangerous.
know what's a
shoey.
DJ
Bringing
stage?
a blind kid onto that is dangerous.
It's meant for a nightclub. So it's meant to be like everyone's dancing about a meter below, and
Yep.
and the
Yep.
and the DJ's
Yeah.
way
Yeah.
up the top of the
Yeah,
booth,
which is sick for a club. Weird for comedy.
is it one
not
of
a
those
great venue for
stages
comedy,
as
no.
well, where like there's a cage, a bit of like a fence. I hate those ones.
No,
I
they're-
did a music venue once, and there was like a fence
Yeah.
in Bendigo.
Because they have way too many metal shows.
Yeah, I felt like I was lobbing jokes like over a fence to the crowd.
That was the Frankston show we did too. I think they had that. The other one. Yeah, no, the cage is fucking weird. But Gilligan's is not a good place for comedy. It's a huge
not doing
hostel
that.
bar. But
I thought it
I
was
did
an
the other
island.
one, the Jack last night. I think I'm doing.
I thought it was an island.
Dude, when is he not on? Loosebeers.com. Get your tickets. Yeah, and what was the second thing?
oh, the second thing I was going to tell you about shoeys. So what happened is I started doing them in my shows, loving it, embracing it, killing it. And then I didn't get over it, but I was worried the shoey meme died because Jimmy Fallon did one. Katy
Yeah.
Perry did one from a glass
It
slipper. I'm like,
definitely dipped.
oh, they're not cool anymore. And I tried to stop doing them. People still want to see them. I'm like, oh yeah, I guess I'll do them. But the heart wasn't in it as much,
Yeah,
and now the heart's back in it. I'm really enjoying them again. Cause,
Tai Tuivasa brought it
oh
back
yeah,
in.
Bam Bam, he's
Yeah,
brought it back.
in the
He does
UFC.
great shoeys.
Yeah.
He did one with chili in it, which
Yeah.
was great. Hot sauce.
Yeah, that was good.
Yeah, that guy is so well loved. It's wow, and I love him. I don't even
Man,
like
Australians
UFC.
are dominating the UFC. Another Australian at the most recent UFC won.
See, I just know him.
Yeah, Volkanovski.
I didn't know who he was. I'm a pretty casual fan. But
He's
yeah,
great. He's the
another
man.
one. Yeah.
Australians are pretty
Hold
good.
your mic.
Australians
Do you
are
know
pretty good.
Bam Bam at all, Lane?
Yeah, I've
He
met
was in
Bam
the
Bam.
Uber. He
Yeah, I
asked,
was
show
like,
me
yeah.
Ty's number.
Yeah.
What?
Because
He met
Frenchie's
him at
like,
a
I want to
party.
do something with Ty. I'm like,
About
oh,
shoeys,
you
yeah,
know,
about shoeys.
I got his number if you want it because it's not even an interesting tale, but one time I got asked to go meet Tommy Hilfiger, and they assembled
Tommy Hilfiger.
Yeah, the guy.
The guy.
Two things with that. One, not even interesting tale, still telling it.
What
right?
what a fuckhead. Oh,
The
this is
second one,
dumb.
first thing you say, definitely interesting.
Yeah,
Is this after lunch with Ralph Lauren?
it was shit. It was
Boring story. I'm on Epstein's Island.
Yeah.
Oh, mid-massage.
I know. but basically, I think it was like GQ or some magazine I'd been in and
Me
assembled.
and Flo right in a threesome, okay? Shakira, boring, I know.
Yeah.
I know. They like assembled like a bunch of people and to meet Tommy Hilfiger for some reason. Yeah. And I'm there like on the red carpet, and our mutual friend, I won't say his name actually, but a professional athlete was on this red carpet, and he was like, dude, I just got back from America and I smuggled in this weed vape. And
That's why I didn't want to say his name.
Why would you smuggle weed into America? You can just
Australia.
have it.
They
Oh,
smuggled it
Australia.
back from
Okay,
America.
right. Yeah.
And he's like, yo, have a hit of this vape. And I like pull this weed vape on the red carpet, and this publicist is like, this is Tommy Hilfiger. I went and just like gave Tommy Hilfiger a contact high and like shook his hand at the red carpet, and like, they like went off, and I didn't see him again. But then when I walked inside, I saw this dude just slumped on the wall, and I was like, holy shit, it's UFC fighter Tai Tuivasa. And I went up to him and I said, because it was recently after he'd fought someone and lost. It was before Whitaker Adesanya, the first one.
Yeah.
And I was like, dude, you're my favorite fighter. When you lost that fight, it like felt like I lost because I was like rooting for you so hard. And he was like, man, why'd you remind me of that shit? And he was like not cool with it at all. And then we took a bunch of photos. And he was like, oh, that's dope, bro. Can you send them to me? And he was so drunk, he put his number in his phone. And then every now and then I'll text him like, good luck at the fight, Ty.
You still text.
And
Does he respond?
fuck no.
Not a real.
Why would he?
Yeah.
Just some bloke.
Yeah.
Well, what about, who's the most famous number you have in your phones?
No one.
Is it each other?
Probably you. Nah, it.
Because I know
I
Lane's
think
got a lot.
Husey gave me his number one.
Yeah, see, that's good. I
Yeah.
remember the first time you get like a real famous
Yeah.
person
But
number.
I
like,
reckon
whoa.
my theory is that because I used to run a comedy room, and I was like, "Oh, I'd love for you to come down and do it." So he gave me his number,
Yeah.
but I reckon he has two phones.
Two
Surely,
phones.
I'm like, I was
Yeah.
especially at the time. This was like my second year into comedy. I was not very well known. I don't think he knew who I was. Definitely.
Chris D'Elia definitely had two phones.
Oh yeah. I'm not sure if Husey has two phones for the same reason.
He's definitely got them for the same reasons. Let's start that.
I mean, this was a funny story. One time I was in the phone and my editor's name is Reese, and I go, "Hey Siri, call Reese," and I forgot that I have Reese Maston's
Well, that's
number.
the best number. Yeah.
That's a good one.
Yeah, but me and Reese actually chat. Though, like we reply to each other's stories and stuff, so we're still like we still kind of chat.
Reese Maston. That's
Mine
sick.
would be Andrew Schultz, Andrew Santino, or Cursor.
Oh,
good.
that's
Yeah.
That's
big
the whole
three.
three. Yeah, that's a real big three.
That's big three.
Well,
Yeah.
it's probably
that's
Baby
way
No Money.
better.
It's probably the most.
Baby No Money.
Yeah.
Oh, really?
Yeah,
Yeah.
that's probably the most famous person I've like texted.
Yeah, like, I love
you got,
Baby No
Frenchie?
Money and the music that
You know, he
that person does.
His biggest, he does that. No, you would know him because he's big on TikTok. He
You
does
would
that,
actually know the TikTok song.
When I walk. Yeah, shout out Baby No Money.
Addison Ray does something great to that.
Guys, we're gonna have a big cleanup after all these fucking names we've just.
I know.
Oh, sorry.
Yeah, I reckon Baby No Money's winning.
Wait, he's white. Is he Jewish?
He's Canadian. He's a nice guy.
You know he looks like that?
Lane is a lot more well connected than we are because you've done
Great.
music and you've got like with
he's
record labels. That's
Yeah.
a different world
Yeah.
than what we're in.
He's
We're in
cute.
like I don't want to brag, but I spoke to Neil Kolhatka once.
I posted a sick Instagram video for free the other day.
Yeah, Lane meets cool people on the reg.
No, nah. I'm on
How about
my.
you? Go on. Just to wrap
Baby
up.
No Money, bro.
Oh, is that yours?
No, that's
You also,
Lane's.
we can't both have Baby No Money because only
Baby
one of us
No
knows
Money.
who that
the best
is.
one in yours?
I want Baby. Well, we were actually, that's why it's weird because we were having this conversation on the Uber here after he name
And
dropped
who's your winner?
Ty. He won, but I've got Shane Watson because I did the cricket video with
Oh,
him. Yeah.
you're really into like Australian cricket world.
Love cricketers, bro.
Yeah.
I love cricketers. It's like
it's him. It's the same thing when I think it's very cool that he gets to meet all these rapper idols as well.
Yeah.
It's a thing he's really into, and it's
Yeah.
kind of niche, but
And
you
they
get excited
They
over that.
they welcome me in. I'm like, oh, this is sick. I listen to music.
Yeah, and it's the same thing when I see you hanging out with cricketers. It's like,
But like, I would prefer.
it'd be like if
Retired
Blink-182
cricketers.
would ever
Yeah.
reach out. So guys, Tom, Mark, Travis, hit me up. All right.
Oi, do you have a playlist on Spotify about pop punk playlist?
Pop punk.
So I started making one the other day. You got one?
Pop punk for thick hunks.
Yeah, Luke
you
will
can
have
follow
the-
it. It's
that
public.
one.
I have heaps.
Can I
I have one
follow
for
it?
every single my favorite band.
Can I follow? I don't want
I have
just bands. I want
Para
all the
Heaps,
bands.
which is my best of Paramore.
Para Heaps.
I have Fallout Yeah the Boys, which is my best
so
Fallout
cool.
boy.
That's amazing.
They all have dope
Para
names.
Heaps.
Blink-180 True is my favorite Blink
Dude.
track.
Okay, you gotta send me
should've-
all these.
you
Okay,
should've-
I was.
Yeah.
Para Heaps wins. Whatever.
No, the Panic at the Disco one's pretty good actually. Oh,
I
What's
could
Panic at
not
the
be
Disco?
fucked making a playlist. I just put on Spotify and
Daily
then
mix.
get upset at what it recommends me. That's and then I go, oh, I should make my own playlist. I go, fuck that, and then I hit shuffle. I go, this sucks. Then it's just a self-fulfilling prophecy of me getting upset every time I listen to music.
Yeah.
Yeah, that
Do you
happens to me.
save songs?
oh, this
Yeah, I
is
save
one's good.
songs. Yeah,
My best of my favorite Panic at the Disco songs is called Significantly Distressed at the Dance Party. Oh, pretty funny. Thank you.
That's
Long.
good. Para
Yeah.
Heaps is better.
Okay.
Go on.
Para
Go on.
Heaps is
What about
unbeatable.
Fap Rap? My favorite rap songs.
Okay. Okay. Yeah.
I've redeemed myself. Yeah, great. And that's all.
Oh, great.
Yep. Luke.Kidgel on Spotify.
On Spotify.
Hello? Hello? Who is it? It's my balls and they need to be trimmed. Well, get out of here, guy, because I don't need your help. I've got the help of manscaped.com/soundoff and a great discount code for 20% off and free shipping.
What happened to the
Turn
light?
that light back on now. Quick, guys, buy the shaver. They're turning off the electricity. Buy now. Manscaped.com/soundoff. Oh, thank God. For 20% off and free shipping, the best personal groomer in the game. I literally shaved my balls with this morning. And let me tell you, they look, smell, and taste great.
How did you get a taste?
I'm very flexible.
That's how good the product is. Taste your balls. Manscaped.com/soundoff. That's not their
You know
quote.
what it is? It's like someone shaved a kiwi fruit.
Yeah. So it's just like, well,
Delicious. Manscaped.com/soundoff. Use our link for 20% off and free shipping. Bye.
bye. Oh, I want to feel the power of my pants. Thank you to the people at Nobby. I can do that. I can feel the power of my pants because it is the best subscription underwear service in the game. But oh no, I would love to get $5 off my first order, Lewis.
Yeah,
My first month.
You can do that. Just use the code SOUNDOFF for $5 off your first order for your first month.
Thank you. And it's the best underwear in the game. They're Australian brand, sustainable packaging, which we love here.
Oh, absolutely. One of my favourite things are packages, but my second favourite thing are packages that are sustainable.
Yes. And for girls and guys, get a box for your box,
I
a package for
prefer
your
girls.
package.
Oh, you're talking about underwear. Yeah.
Yes.
Get a package for your package. Use code SOUNDOFF for $5 off your first order. Thank you very much to
Nobby.com.
underwear. .au.
Follow him. Follow him.
No one's out here plugging their Spotify playlist.
We should be. We should
Yeah.
be.
Do you like? Yeah, because a lot
SoundCloud.
of people.
I got a SoundCloud.
Really?
I had one.
For your Frenchie and the
The
Talent
Ketamine
stuff.
Thug.
Yeah. That song just slapperoonie. Oh, on tour, we were slamming Frenchie and the Talent albums because, like,
Dude, in the car, it was like 6-hour drive.
6-hour drive.
Let's go. Wait for the new one. I think it's actually
there's a
quite
new
good.
one coming out?
Yes,
Dude,
May
he was-
hopefully.
In awe at the production value. And he's a musician.
Yeah, I was like, damn.
Man, the band name is the most honest band name ever. It's
There you
Frenchie
go.
and the Talent.
Literally.
And you're in it, but
Literally.
everyone else sounds great.
If it sounds like shit, it's their fault. I'm like, you're the talent. That's your one job. Mine's to write a funny name. No, I write a funny name and a funny song, and you just make it sound like a fucking song. How hard's that?
Very hard. Have you heard you sing?
There's songs, tracks I don't sing on. Many
Yeah.
tracks.
Yeah.
I peaked in high school.
That's a
I didn't
banger.
want to stay on that one.
No, they actually are genuinely really great
Hey,
songs.
for the new album, boys. I'll give you a sneak peek.
All right, I'm excited.
I'll give
I'm
you a sneak
excited.
peek for when it's
Football
out.
Drunk is just such a slammer. It's crazy.
Yeah.
Oh,
that
that's
one's
a
good.
that's a genuinely wonderful track. Football drunk.
Oh, thanks,
Yeah.
bro.
Yeah.
Well, we were gonna call it rugby league drunk, but we didn't know if it would be.
Alienating the audience.
Yeah, there's a lot of footballers who get drunk for
You'd have to have a whole
AFL.
verse about fucking dogs in there too.
Well, it's all true stories. Every line in that's a true
Yeah.
story a rugby league
Bubblers.
player's done.
That's
Like hooking up the wife at the barbecue. That was Wayne Carey, I'm pretty sure.
Yeah.
There's the shitting in the hall was Nate Miles.
Classic. Nate Miles also
Benny Cousins.
pissed on a police car in Byron Bay, if I remember correctly.
Was it on fire?
No, no, it was.
Like it was
That's
like
the
a good
only reason why
Samaritan
you should.
thing.
Yeah, it was. He lit it.
You could like that's like a song that could come out every year.
Well, let's
Because
do part
footballers do
two.
dumb shit.
Let's
Keep
do
the
part
chorus
two.
No,
Change
you
the
could just
verse.
do Football Drunk 2023, 2024, 2024.
I like this
Of all the
idea.
incidents.
Like, do you want to get a little bloke on it?
Oh,
It could be
you get
like
a little
how
vibe
Cursor
Felicia.
does a
I'm down,
dead
I'm
set
down.
every
Yeah.
like album
Yeah.
as the promotional track. Football Drunk.
Bro,
it's
I
like
love the dead sets. Yeah.
Dead sets is fucking awesome.
Best tour promo ever.
Yeah,
It's
100%.
genius.
Yeah.
Does he play him on tour?
They're also
Yeah.
fire.
Yeah.
Oh,
he
that's
does.
sick.
It's man, him live is so fucking good. I
Because
was,
every time I'm like, "Fuck's happening, brother." It has been a minute. Hey,
Yeah.
you know.
I know.
It's good that concerts are back now, though.
Yeah. Yeah.
Fucking hell. I've seen like all the musicians I follow, their concerts have been insane because everyone's like just been
I've been
waiting.
having bad luck. I bought tickets to the Foo Fighters at the end of the year, and that has been cancelled. R.I.P.
Oh,
Taylor.
poor Luke.
Yeah, I know.
That
And
really
I was
sucks for you,
affected by
man.
that, right?
Bro.
And then the MyChem has been cancelled.
Oh, yeah, I'm on
3 years
that.
in a row, and then that got moved to next year, despite it was supposed to be in March. I was like, they went
I
to
think
the Wiggles.
all of the
I
postponed.
was like, why did My Chemical Romance get?
I think all the postponed shows have just filled up all of the dates.
No, they got rescheduled from March this year to
March next
for like
year.
no reason. I think they just
Oh.
didn't want to come to
I
Australia.
saw the rescheduled dates and it was like a day later. I didn't realize it was a year and a day later. So I
Yeah.
was like, oh, that's random. Yeah, because I'm going to that too. I'm going to go full emo.
Oh, it's so sick.
I'm going to go
I'm so
paint the
excited.
eyes and shit.
They're like
going hard.
top 3 favorite bands.
Yo,
unironically. It's both of our favorite albums. Lane and I's favorite album of all time is the Black,
Black
Parade.
Parade. Yeah.
It's a good album.
masterpiece.
Yeah, I saw Michael Romance in 2013. They were fucking mad. It was when they were touring for Danger Days, and it was. Oh yeah, crazy underrated album. I fuck with that album hard, but yeah, that shit was. I'm putting Lewis to sleep with how dope Michael Romance is. Even though
that's
Lewis
right.
looks like if you took a photo
Yeah.
of all of us and was like, who's the biggest Michael Romance fan in the room? It's fucking Lewis.
You know, it's fine. Hey, we talked about NFTs for like 5 minutes on the last episode, and I was like, oh. I realized how tired I was from the comedy festival as soon as you started talking about things that didn't exist.
Yeah.
So here's one I wanted to bring up. It's probably signed the weirdest thing. You signed it as well, right? Mm-hmm. Yeah, we
Yeah.
signed the weirdest thing at both of our shows. The guy came to both of our shows back to back.
Yeah.
Bought the strangest object we've ever signed because we. Oh great! We talked about fleshlights on the show last year
Oh.
quite significantly.
Yeah.
I forgot about that chat.
Yep.
Just as you know, this podcast for us is coming every week.
Yeah.
You throw out some ideas into the universe,
So
and we
people
kind of
with
move on.
fleshlights
Exactly.
Come on every week.
And this guy was like, "Mate, I've bought a fleshlight for you to sign." And how's the way? My first thought wasn't like, "Wait, is it fresh?" I was just like,
That
oh,
was
I was
mine.
like, "Oh fuck yeah!" And then I went, "Wait, have you put your dick in this?"
My first thought was get the fuck out, you creep.
Yeah.
But then he was like, no. The problem is you signed it first, which means you saw him open it from the fresh box.
Yes, it was in.
He
Oh,
came to
fresh
me
box. Fresh
with-
box from a fresh box.
He came
Let's
to
go.
me with just a fleshlight in hand.
But it was a black fleshlight, so I had to sign the pussy part because it was the only part. So I had to grab the lip of, and
Open it up.
I'd never seen one of those before. So I was like,
Labia
"What is this
majora.
device? How does it work?" Pardon?
The labia majora.
Yes, I was like,
The
"What are all
upper lip.
these things?" Right?
Yeah.
It's a foreign concept. So
You're
I,
like, just put it in yourself. Put it in for me. That's what you say.
yeah, right. Yeah, and it got me thinking. I was like, "Well, we have to ask you, what's the weirdest thing you've ever signed?"
Oh, I've never signed a flashlight. How do they wash flashlights?
That's
I was
shocking.
actually interested
Talk
about
to
that.
my good friend Keelan.
Keelan's got a fleshy.
dabbled as a teenager.
You take what out?
There's a
like
latex pussy. It comes out of the flashlight bit.
Yeah.
A
You don't want soap in it, do you? It'll sting. Oh, not while you're fucking it. When you're
you have
washing
to,
it. when you're
I
washing it.
assume you have to rinse it after the soap.
Nah.
He had a crusty flashlight.
I left one for like 2 months, and then I opened it and it started dissolving.
Oh,
Yeah.
like Coke.
Fermented
Like
juice.
Coke.
Yeah.
Coke in a Macca's cup. It just burns through it. Who's that rapper who was doing the spitting in the mouth?
Slow tie.
Should get him to spin to a flashlight.
Yeah.
See what happens. We'll
See
grow
what
mushrooms.
happens.
Fuck it. And
That
then
is
fuck
good.
it.
It ends up becoming one of those like science like things where you just watch the bacteria grow over 3 days.
Yeah, that would. It's like Futurama creates a little.
The only other thing
society.
that I signed, I've signed like men's foreheads. One time I signed a guy's forehead. He lost a bet. He was with 5 friends. Like, oh, whoever lost the bet needs their forehead signed. I'm like, all right. And then I just wrote cunt on his forehead and
Yeah,
told him
yeah,
that I
yeah.
signed it, and he just went home. And he didn't realize till he got home that it said cunt.
Caught the train as well.
we had that the other day too.
Yeah. And then the only other thing I signed that hurt me deep was I signed someone's like real Gucci hat. And I was like, are you sure? Because I don't want to do this. And it's a very
would hate
expensive
that.
hat. And he goes, no, do it, man. Do it. I'm like, I don't want to do it. This seems like a bad idea. It's a very expensive hat. He goes, no, do it. Got me to sign it. And now he wears it every year.
Blake and I have been girls have been getting our signatures tattooed, which I feel like weird about.
I've had my first signature
That happened
tattooed
to
last
you.
year.
Really?
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's a very nice gesture. I wouldn't encourage it, but I appreciate it, I guess.
Who cares? People get anything tattooed.
That's true.
Well, what's happened is that I've got notoriously bad handwriting. Okay.
That was my problem too. Like this girl's like, oh, I'm coming tonight. I want you to sign a piece of paper and then I'm going to get it tattooed. And I was so stressed. I'm like, fuck, I got to nail this
I
thing.
did straight on the skin, and she's got it tattooed over the next day.
Yeah. The other girl that got me to do it, I made a mistake and then she got the artist to fix it up. I'm like, oh, thank God.
Well,
She did it properly.
I've had a few girls, and I've often been hammered. They're like, "Oh, I'm going to tattoo it tomorrow, and so I'm going to send you the Snapchat or Instagram of the tattoo." And so I'll write Frenchie, wait around tomorrow, the next day. No. They wake up, they're sober up, they're like, "Oh no."
Yeah.
this
But I
sucks.
had one. This girl, she's like, "Dad's just like, whatever you write on there, I'm going to get tattooed. Your name, whatever you write,
That's what I have one
song,
of
whatever you
did a
do."
smiley
Okay,
face.
cool. I'll just write my name. And so I started to do FR, and then the E caught in her skin. I was like, I was like, oh, I'll just cross it out, and I'll cross it out. I was like, just wash it, and I'll do it again. She's like, that's what I'm getting tattooed. I told you whatever you write on there. I'm going, that's just scribble.
One chance.
Yeah,
And she blamed me. I'm like, that's not my fault.
I did a smiley
Your rules
face.
are fucking stupid.
Did you see me stuff up the smiley face in Tamworth? Yeah. Did it, and the little thing looks demented, right? It just did this like fucked mouth, and it has creepy eyes. And then she sent me the photo. I was like, fix
Oh,
it.
she got it done?
Yeah. She just thought it was funny. She was like,
that's
lol.
funny.
Yeah, that's good.
Oh, mate, she lives in Tamworth.
That's
That's
true. Shouldn't
Tamworth.
live
That's
in
the Tamworth smile.
Yeah. She probably did tell the tattoo artist to fix it up, but he's blind, so that's what came out.
Yeah. Oh yeah, we've been signing lots of titties lately, which is a good. What I realize is that the more
lots
you
of
put on
titties,
your
yeah.
story, the more you'll be able to sign of titties. So I've been
I
trying
don't
to.
do it.
Yeah, you got a girlfriend.
No, Meg thinks it's rude that I don't do it.
Oh,
I we did Tamworth, and Blake started doing it, and then I was like, dude, I think this show might not have been 18 plus. And I just don't do it for that
Yeah.
Blake!
reason. Yeah, and then Blake outs himself on his story, like, when you don't check their IDs. And I was like, hey, brother, maybe take that down from your story.
Yeah. Yeah. That's a
That's
rookie
illegal,
error.
Blake.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, we don't know, though.
Damn.
We don't know though.
Yeah.
No, I did it. That's the thing. I just don't do it.
Yeah.
No,
I do it. I think it's
Well,
a bit
I
fun.
do 18 plus shows, so
Yeah.
I
Yeah.
generally know, and you can tell by
Yeah, I just
the size of the titties.
you didn't have to say it like that.
That was a creepy voice. Was that a creepy voice? No. They're over 18 because it's an over 18 show, and they're fucking mums. Most of them.
I've signed
I mean,
a
I
mum's
don't know.
titty.
I saw a TikTok comment of people going, Frenchie, can I come into your show? And he goes, yeah, get a fake ID or grow a beard, not my fault.
Yeah, that was a joke. That was a joke.
Yeah, but
Or
you know
get
they'll
a,
give it a go.
get a fake beard. Glue on a fake beard. Come
Yes.
on in.
Normally,
Or-
when I sign titties, though,
Or
it's
get
normally
some fake
like
tits.
respectful, like very top of breast.
Yeah.
One time,
Never a titty. It's usually just
it's
chest.
like a sternum.
man, one time in Melbourne last year, actually, this girl's like, "Oh, can you sign my boobs?" I'm like, "Yeah, no worries." And I go to like do the respectful, like floating wrist, just touching with a pen, and then she pulls her whole
Love
two
that.
breasts
Flop 'em
out,
out.
and then goes, "Sign here," and I'm like, "On nipple," and I'm like, "Okay."
Yes.
Yeah, you said this, and then her boyfriend was there. Just
Oh,
like,
that's right,
Cheers,
yeah.
mate.
Yeah, I usually check. I'm like, is that cool? I don't want to
Yes,
be
I did that. I
punched
did that.
mid
Yeah.
signing.
I'm like, "How old are you?" And
because
are
they'll
you
fuck up
okay
the
with
but like,
this?
also I sign dudes' pecs and dicks too, so I don't really care. I sign asses.
I don't sign.
signed asses
I don't
before.
sign men because I used to, but it fucks the pen. Chest hair fucks the pen.
No, he's discriminating.
Yeah, he's
but I do it in the,
discriminating.
I do it
He's
in the opposite way.
discriminating.
I won't sign girls' tits or ass or whatever, but I've signed many dudes' asses.
Many dudes
You're a
asses.
misogynist.
Often with my
Maybe
own
I am
name. Often with
discriminating.
Maybe.
yeah. Sometimes I just pick a name. Do you know what I mean? Like how you did the cunt thing. Often I'll do like a Rolf Harris on the ass.
Yeah, that's good.
Because I don't
Yeah.
know for ages. R.
Yeah.
Kelly. I'll pick a cancer celebrity. I'll throw
Some
throw
girl
it in
asked
there.
Frenchie to sign her boobs, and he goes, "Yeah, my name's Emmanuel Rodriguez. It's the longest name. I've got 6 middle names too as well,
Real
and a little
swoopy.
signature
Real
too."
swoopy. Yeah.
I told someone they could drown themselves the other night.
You told them to drown
yeah.
themselves.
In what context?
Oh, that I remember. That was very, very good. Very mean. I liked
It
it.
was really good. Very not on brand.
It's on brand.
Yeah, but no one knows that. Shush.
Yeah.
Your audience thinks you're nice.
Yeah, they do. And then they come to my
It's
shows.
the giggle. It's the
Yeah.
giggle. Oh, he's got such a cute giggle. It's like you just told him to drown himself.
I did a joke about. No, it was definitely called for. I did a joke about. I have a punchline that just references the Will Smith incident in the show. I referenced the slap. Got a big clap. Was well received. It's topical, right? And I know I've only got 2 weeks, or probably a week left of that joke. At the end of Comedy Festival, it's done. And I'm milking it for all it has. And got the clap, and then someone just yells, "You got that on Facebook, did ya?" And I'm like, "What?" No, the Oscars. It was on the Oscars. And he goes, "No, did you steal that one from Facebook?" And I was like, No, it happened. Like it was on the news. Like what? Like
Sometimes we talk about things we see.
yeah, because comedy.
Yeah.
And I was like, "Oh mate, what do you do?" And I swear he goes, "You can do," and then he goes, "You can do better than that." And I was like,
Oh, no.
And then you know when the room goes,
Oh, I hope
Yeah.
Luke
Shut up.
murders this guy.
and everyone,
yeah.
and he apparently, I didn't know this at the time, glad now. Apparently, he'd been trying to heckle the whole show, but I just, because I'm very successul, there's a top level, right? It's a mezzanine.
Oh,
He was up the top, right? Couldn't even hear him because I'm crushing, right? And apparently, he'd been trying to ruin the whole show. So apparently, a bunch of people up the top were already really annoyed at this guy.
yeah.
I didn't even know that.
Perfect.
That is the
Perfect.
worst when someone's
Perfect.
disrupting and you have
you don't
no
know.
clue.
Yeah, and then I go, "What do you do with yourself, man?" He goes, he goes, and he got really defensive. He's like, "I'm a manager of a pool shop. Thank you very much." And I was like, "Swimming or billiards?" And he's like, "Swimming." And I was like, "Well, man," it wasn't even creative, but I just hit him with it immediately. And I was like, "Well, man, on Monday, how about you just jump in and fucking drown yourself, hey?" And I said it like in the most smug way, and everyone just goes, "Yeah!" And like the guy did not make himself known after the show.
That's
to me.
so good.
What would
That
you have
is
said if he
so
said
good.
billiards?
Billiards. I would have been
You'd have been
snookered, mate.
fucked.
I would have been
He was ready.
No, I would have been like, I would have
been sneaking.
but I don't know what I would have said.
Yeah.
I'm so glad he said swimming.
Holy shit.
Well, then why don't you choke on a pool stick?
Yeah.
Slam.
I don't know what I would
Yeah.
have done.
I don't know if you
He
said
just, it
billiards, I don't
fell
know.
into me like.
No, that's
it fell
perfect.
into
You
my
nailed
lap.
him. Yeah, you got him.
But it was quite rude. So it was essentially like saying I'd stolen a joke.
Oh, I fucking
Yeah.
hate those. And do better. Oh, okay. Turn it up. Yeah,
Yeah.
I know the vibes. I know the vibes.
Yeah.
Nah, people. Yeah, that's good.
It was a good one.
It's
And
you just got to
actually
hit
it
it
is unlike me.
confidently and tell them to kill themselves, and that's
Well,
like,
I'm
people
very
like
nice
it.
to people. Yeah, but
You
I'm
can do it
very
in different ways. Whatever profession they got, you just make it work with that profession.
Yeah, if he is a fireman, dive in. You know? Oh, how about less water?
Pour some
and you go
Caro
in?
on yourself.
Oh, you're a baker? Why don't you put yourself in the oven
Put
next time?
yourself in the oven and fucking burn. Yeah.
Yeah. But I make
Baker's Delight. That would delight me.
great stuff.
This is real good stuff, Frenchie.
But I'm very nice to people when I start the conversation with them because I've interacted with them.
Yeah.
Yeah.
When people then start yelling and heckling, that's where I just go, oh, sorry, brother. I don't put these ones on TikToks. This is
Yeah.
just to hurt
Yeah.
your feelings in the room.
Yeah, no. I don't put you on there if you want to be on there.
Yeah, but I
Or
don't.
if you come in and you, that's what I say. If you're going to be a coward and not sit in the front row, you know front row gets talked to.
Yeah.
If you want to hide in the back and yell like fucking,
Well, I just don't want to. I don't really
Gotham.
upload those ones. I don't want to encourage that behavior at my shows because when people they see that and they go, then I could be in the video.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I might end up being one
Yeah.
of those videos on the old TikTok.
You really do reap what you sow with crowd work clips. And
So I always
sometimes-
put the ones
yeah.
where it's just like fun online
Doesn't-
because I
doesn't-
want that to be. I think you got to put out what you want your shows to be.
Yeah.
yeah, I want OnlyFans girls coming, so that's true. That's
go.
true.
But yeah, I probably won't be uploading that one. Even though it crushed, it was weird. I'm in two minds about it. I'm like, man,
It's hard if they don't have the whole context of how annoying he was being. And like when you just say it, drown yourself.
it's not even a good
It doesn't
clapback,
sound
really.
if okay, it's like as Jim Jeffries says, like when they're written out as a transcript without the tone, but the way you said it, bang, quick,
Yeah.
like to hit him that quickly with the pull.
Yeah, I mean, when I
think
have-
it's nicely.
people who just watch my nice little, fun TikToks going, and people afterwards are going, so glad you told that guy to go kill himself. He was the worst. Hey?
yeah.
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 That's what they remember. They remember when you ruin someone in the crowd who deserves it. They very rarely remember the bits.
Yeah, it's always the crowd work that they remember. You're like,
Well, that's the
"Man,
thing
I
that's-
spent a year writing 5 minutes of this show.
Last night, I
Right.
put my leg up like that in a funny way. They all pissed themselves laughing, and I was like, "What happened?" Like I was so self-conscious. I was like, "What is everyone laughing at?" And after like 30 seconds of laughter, and someone's like, "Oh, it's because you did that in a funny way." And I was like, "Why the fuck do I write jokes?" I was like, "Hey, what's up, everyone? I'm crushing.
100%.
I'm crushing."
100%.
Yeah.
I tripped up the stage in Newcastle. The stage was only that big. I tripped up it somehow, and that's what they kept talking about.
That's it.
No, and during the
How
meet
was
and
your
greet, they're
trip,
like, "Oh, that was
Frenchie?"
so good when you tripped up the stage." I'm like, oh,
Yeah,
wasn't
I did it on
part of the
purpose, man.
show.
Thank you. Yeah. My favorite, my actually, as much as that it would annoy you, my favorite part of watching your comedy special was when you went into the crowd, did some crowd work, and it was very funny. But who cares? Because when you got back on the stage, you rolled on the stage like a slug instead of getting back on normally. And I laughed for 5 minutes, and no one else really did.
That was the biggest laugh of my Mildura show. I went into the crowd to take a selfie with these girls because they were taking pictures of me, and I was like, "Well, if you're gonna take a photo, let's do it properly, right?"
Yeah.
So I went in the crowd, did not see there were stairs to re-enter the stage. I'm a dumbass, so I clamber back on stage, do a whole roll.
Yeah.
Everyone kind of cheers, and then just some guy goes, "There's stairs, you dumb cunt." Biggest laugh of the show as I go, "Oh."
I see.
Yeah.
That's great. Yeah, that's how I often get back on the stage. Is sort of I sit on it and then just sort of roll around.
Really tickles me.
Till I find my legs.
There's something funny about being horizontal when you should be vertical. There's a bit of fun in that.
That's deep.
Logan Paul.
Logan Paul's in the
was on-
WWE.
Haven't talked about that yet.
Yeah, I don't know. This seems to be like not the popular opinion. I think it's fucking sick.
No, everyone thinks it's dope.
Yeah, I
Who
think it's
doesn't think
good.
that's dope?
Oh, just the internet. They're going,
No,
oh,
they're on him.
They hate
He was
everything.
a great wrestler.
yeah,
Yeah,
he
everyone-
fucking did it really well.
I heard everyone was saying it was the best WWE debut they've ever seen.
he
Like
nailed
exciting
it.
wise, he's so
Yeah.
entertaining.
He was athletic. He did all the throws properly. He wasn't like, so when you see some people do WWE appearances and all they'll do is like throw a chair or something, they don't do anything.
Yeah.
He was doing flips and lifting other people up, like real athletic
Got up
stuff.
on the rope and then got in down at the
So
end.
cool.
Wasn't Wee Man in it too?
Was he?
Well, they've been doing a lot of Jackass ones because Johnny Knoxville did it. They all did it. I think a few of them did it to promote the new Jackass film, like maybe Steve-O,
Yeah,
Wee Man,
cool.
and Johnny, I think.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I didn't see Wee Man on it. Was it good?
I didn't see it either. Someone told me.
Yeah. No, it's so cool because
So many people
it's
watch
a
it.
great career move for Logan because he can't win real fights, but he can win fake fights.
Yeah. Yeah. He just needs more scripting. I mean, some people think his real fights are scripted anyway.
Well,
Yeah, that's true.
My
I
ma-
like him as a villain. He's like a bad guy.
he's a
in
great
the
heel.
WWE.
He's a heel. It's called a
Yeah.
heel. So my mate listens to a lot of wrestling podcasts. He reckons Logan, in his contract, he wants to be a face though, which means
Right.
he's the good guy, okay?
Yeah.
But everyone wants Logan to be the heel.
Yes.
So if you watch the fight, you saw he was the bad guy with the Miz,
Yeah.
whatever. Then right at the end, they won
Is
the
Rey
belt,
Mysterio the good guy?
and then the Miz.
I thought he was versing Rey Mysterio in the commentary. Doesn't he go Mysterio? He's with the guy.
yeah, well, he beat him. He beat him.
Yeah.
So they were the bad guys. Him and the Miz were the bad guys, the heels.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And then Miz turns on him, like betrays him and smacks him down or whatever.
Yeah.
And then the script writers were hoping everyone would get on Logan's side from that because he blindsided him, but everyone's kept cheering because they liked Logan getting smacked.
Yeah.
He
'Cause
hasn't.
he wants to become a face,
I
but
think
everyone
all
wants to
of
hate him.
the people who don't like WWE love Logan on it, but people who like WWE don't like Logan on it. Seem to be the vibe in the room.
Well, or they want him on it, but they
But you
want
got to
him
be
watching
the
him
bad
be the
guy. You got to be the bad
Yeah,
guy.
they don't want
you
him
got to play it
he's
up.
not a hero. Be the bad guy and then have a redemption arc or something.
Yeah, you got to be a bad
Because
guy.
John
for a
Cena's
while,
like
though.
the good guy, right? But the Undertaker's the bad guy. I don't really.
Well, they had to
follow that.
flip John Cena. I think he
bad.
started off the good guy, and then he got too cheesy. I don't know. I don't know all the stories, but
Yeah.
it's like kind of in like musicians' careers, they turn heel for a bit. Taylor Swift did it
Yeah.
by design because
Justin
she's
Bieber
like a
did it?
fucking. They're like fucking
Yeah.
genius robots.
Yes.
They do it on purpose. That's why
Yeah.
she started the beef with Kim Kardashian or whatever.
Yeah. Fuck yeah.
One album, then she's like, oh, I'm the good girl again, whatever.
Yeah.
Do you reckon that's why Bieber did it, or do you reckon he just had no one
Bieber
around
just went
him?
off the rails. He
Yeah.
bought a fucking monkey. He started doing coke. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah. For sure.
I feel like that's on the rails. and
Yeah,
everything. Like,
On the
I was gonna say, I'm like, you mean he started to be like a millionaire 19-year-old? Oh,
Yeah.
Yeah. So he went heel because he was heel. It wasn't
Yeah.
like by design like
But
Taylor.
now he hasn't had a redemption like publicly. He's had like an actual real one in his own personal life and found God, and that's why he's real boring now.
Yeah.
Hey man, post about your wife again. That's sick.
Yeah, cool. Good on ya.
Yeah.
I still follow him.
Me too. I won't unfollow him, but also I'm getting sick of her. You know,
She's hot.
she is hot,
That's fine with
but
me.
post a fucking tune, bro.
Yeah, post some new tracks. Actually,
Yeah.
no, he did.
Does he even eat peaches? Do you know what I mean?
Mm,
Got my
I've
PJs
never
on.
seen him eat peaches.
that's true.
I've never seen him beat anything.
I've seen his dick. Have you
I've seen his dick. Yeah. I saw his dick
bro.
coming out of
Good
that
call.
like villa. And, like,
Oh, I
God.
forgot about
Remember
that.
that shit?
About this
Yeah.
on the Patreon.
yeah.
episode.
Can we put it on screen? Like we.
No, we
Yeah,
cannot.
let's put it
Maybe
up.
on Patreon.
Put on Luke's forehead and we'll all pretend it's there. See,
Yeah.
as you can see, that's good Bieber dick.
Yeah,
And then Ellen, he went on like the Ellen DeGeneres show afterwards.
it was great.
And like she was like, I'm not into that, but like apparently it was really big. And I was like, what do you like?
He had a Sammy. He got
Like,
a chunk.
no,
he-
he just
He'd
boned.
freshly laid
Yeah.
pipe, and
Yeah,
he walked
yeah,
out
yeah.
like.
And he said on Alan, or one of the interviews I heard, where he's like, I was a bit worried about it. And then I quickly told like one of my people, like, send me the pic. And he goes, I saw it. And I was like, oh, well, not the worst thing that's out there.
Yeah, because
Yeah.
man,
It was
you
good
would-
press.
What if he was like taking a winter holiday? You know, disaster.
Just
Yeah.
fucked the snowman.
Being
or something.
snapped
Yeah.
in Europe
Yeah.
midwinter after
Not
a
good.
route. Oof.
Yeah, like a snow pussy. He's just rude to one of them.
Yeah.
what's
The
that?
song Baby would have been actually about his cock.
Well, it's, I guess it's like the thing you signed, but it's just snow in there instead of like a flashlight.
Oh yeah.
A snow flashlight.
Yeah.
Wait, what?
It's an Eskimo
It's actual
fleshlight.
snow as a pussy. Yeah.
I missed that. Is this a real thing?
No.
No. Okay. Sorry.
But
I was
I'm
so
saying
It's
he
a
would have had a
traditional
smaller-
Eskimo
Yeah.
cultural thing.
Well, yeah, that was like a thing like perverts used to do. They'd make a snowman and then they'd put their dick through the head. So instead of the carrot, it would be their penis.
smart. It's also a fun one with the
I
boys.
made it up. They might have. I don't know. They probably have.
I feel like an Eskimo
They'd have to do a
flashlight would be like
handstand though,
harping a
and they're the
salmon.
frame.
Oh, oh, and then the
Dick's
balls
coming out
are
the
coming
thing.
off the top.
Yeah.
I feel like if you have an idea of where you can stick your dick, someone's done it. You
Oh,
know?
definitely.
Oh, if you think of anything, someone's done it. Like you
Oh.
think of the most fucked up thing.
Yeah.
There's just so many people through so many years. 100% happened.
It's like that. It's like the rule 34 of the internet. If it exists, there is porn of it.
Oh,
Like,
yeah.
Recently, what went viral on Twitter was someone created like a really sexual porn adult animated version of the Strike animations at bowling centers, and it's
That's
like
so good.
it's like this bowling ball getting his dick out and filling a pin with cum and then throwing it down the lane. It's really good.
That's
It's
so
really,
good.
really good.
Do you have it?
Yeah, I'll get it up.
Yeah, show me.
That's well
so
overdue.
sick.
Yeah,
That's
we
funny.
might cut here so I can find it, but I'll pull it up.
No, that's really.
I'll
I'm trying
find
to
it.
think of something that
Speaking
no
of-
one would have done, but I can't think of
No,
anything.
you can't think.
Whatever
of
you
it.
think of, someone's done it. I guarantee it.
Well, while he's finding that, speaking of snowman, one time we went down the snow, we were staying in like a lodge right in there. my brother had a bit of time to kill, so he spent an hour making a huge snow penis. Like as big as like a human. Incredible art. He put the like fucking grooves in and stuff, put veins in. It was like a really big snow penis.
How old was he?
15.
Oh, okay. I thought
So
this
he
was
knows
like,
what a penis
I
looks
thought
like.
this was like an adult life expedition. Like
Nah, it's like late teen. He might have been 17,
it's
18.
not like I have kids and this is a side quest.
Whoa, no. Speaking of kids, other lodges around where he was making that. So he gets all the photos. We find it hilarious.
Starts to get inspired.
All the kids start coming out.
Nice.
Tobogganing next to it. Parents are looking over at him. They weren't stoked with a big snow penis.
Yeah, because their kids like toboggan into it. All of a sudden, their kid's eating a dick. At
Their
the start.
kids, yeah,
Very
licking
true.
it.
Got it up, boys. We'll have to censor this for YouTube, but we can put it up on Patreon, I think.
Yes.
Have a look at this.
That's incredible.
So good.
That
Someone spent hours
That
making
reminds
that.
me of like a film school project. So you had to
Yeah.
work like the first time with like animation or something, and do whatever you want. And they're like, "Fuck it, I'm gonna change the strike bowler."
Imagine asking that guy, like, "Well, how was your weekend?" And then he just shows you that, and you're like,
What are you working on
"Sick."
there, dude?
Yeah,
The
Really
fact
good
that they
stuff.
didn't
that was
call
a
it
COVID
stroke.
job for sure.
Yeah.
That was
COVID,
that was
yeah,
mid
Missed
COVID.
opportunity.
Call it what?
Call it stroke.
But that wouldn't make sense.
Strike. I get what you mean.
Yeah, thanks, man.
There's something in there for sure.
Bunch of comedians just sitting down having a chat.
Yeah.
As we do.
So
Having a chat.
what's next for you boys before we wrap up? What are you working on, Frenchie? What are you doing this year?
Well, Lane's actually got an improv song about Logan Paul being a wrestler. Do you want to show him the song?
Oh yeah, I've heard that. You came in with that.
Anything like that. But yeah,
I'm happy to just hear Spew Boy.
yeah, Spew Boy.
Okay,
Spew
well, we
Boy's
got
dropping this
Spew
year.
Boy coming out. I got
Yeah.
an album coming out. You got a few more releases
You
coming
get
out.
shows, don't you? Coming up.
Oh yeah, I got 8 shows left. I got Wollongong. I'm doing hometown. I'm doing 2 shows. I hate doing doubles. I know you like doing them, don't
I'm
you?
doing a triple in Wollongong.
I like double.
In the same night.
Yeah, I'm doing a 4 p.m.
I hate
show.
doing the. I always forget when I'm up doing the second show. I'm like, I think I've told this joke. I'm like, no, I
I
haven't.
know.
You
Not in
do
this
get
one.
deja vu.
You have to think
Yeah.
about
because
which
it's the
bits-
same jokes.
You gotta
in the
keep them in
same
the
Which
fucking
room.
bits
same
of crowd
order.
work is from this part of the show? One
Yeah.
time I did 3 shows in Adelaide and I called back something from the other show and I was like, what am I doing?
How do you do a
Because
4
the crowd's just the same.
How do you do a 4 p.m. show? You say you're in Wollongong.
I'm just doing that. It's on a Saturday. People just get pissed. It's awesome. Oh, I'm doing it at the uni bar.
Yeah, I'm doing
decided the first
6:30.
year-
I'm like, fuck, that's early.
Well, no, I think there's still some tickets. I haven't announced that yet, but there's like 50 tickets left to the second show. The late ones sold out, then the early ones.
Yeah, no, but I just don't
I
like
know.
doing it that early.
It's fun. I just think it's fun. Like, man, if people are having to come, that will be weird because you know the uni bar.
Yeah.
I
You've
can
done
see
that.
ya.
It's just there's glass walls at the back, so it'll
Yeah.
be just daylight.
Yeah, that'll be weird.
Yeah, it will
daylight.
be weird.
And then the
Yeah.
people in the next show will be able to see you. They'll be looking through.
Oh, true.
Yeah, they're like, oh, it looks like he's going well. That looks fun.
Maybe they got curtains. Surely they got
Maybe
curtains.
there's curtains. I'll talk about it with them. Yeah, I should have booked a bigger venue, but I didn't.
IPAC, baby.
Huh?
IPAC. That's the local
Yeah,
theatre.
is that the one? Yeah.
Because I'm
Do
from
that next time.
Wollongong.
I forget you're
I
a
know
local.
the
Gong.
theatres. The Gong. Do you want the areas? I can tell you the best ones.
Dude, Wollongong is, whenever I go there, no offense, it's not good or bad. I'm so neutral on it.
That's not true. It's
No,
incredible.
Wollongong
Incredible
fucking
place.
is sick.
Yeah, see?
I've just like never done anything there.
Nah.
Newcastle,
I
I
have
always have
no
a great
memory
time.
of
'Cause we
of it
like-
either.
We're more of a Jats sort of place.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? You're a Savoy sort of.
Yeah.
You stay in your
And
Savoy
It
lane.
shows.
Huh?
It shows. I go here and I'm like, "Ooh, a lot of
can
malt, not enough golden syrup."
Who
Which is
would
the
choose
ingredient
malt over
difference.
golden syrup? Like you're
Yeah.
wrong.
Who would choose Savoys over Jats?
Yeah, Jats are sick.
Fucking-
Yeah.
You're missing out.
What was it? What was the insult they called you? Grave Reaper or some shit? Devil Reaper?
Demon
Jats
spawn.
rats.
Demon Spawn.
Demon Spawn, that's it.
I did get called Demon Spawn by some girls on Instagram after. So I put out that Tourette's video where I came off as, I guess, maybe a lovely guy, right? Oh, how wrong they are. And then I've got a bunch of, young girls following me from that. Then we put out a video the week
This
later
big mistake. Did a video with me.
of us talking about the Jada and Will Smith thing. Lewis makes a joke about people riding Jada's cock. I obviously pissed myself laughing because it was a banger. And then I got like 20 messages of girls going, "I thought you were different." And I was like, "Babe, I'm absolutely not." I'm the same as all the other guys. And
Also, I didn't even make the joke.
then one of them called me Demon Spawn, and that was
really
Spawn.
good.
Demon Spawn.
Demon Spawn.
Satan come.
How dare you acknowledge their open relationship?
Yeah,
You
that's
demon.
demon spawn. Not really an insult.
Yeah.
I was fascinated. I was like, wow. Imagine being imagine calling someone Demon Spawn and then being like, no, I'm the better person. It was awesome.
What? But are you sure those girls were from that video, or were their dad?
there was-
maybe their dad was a pool cleaner and he just drowned himself.
Maybe. In that case, hey, fair enough.
Fair enough. That makes sense.
Yeah, no, it was definitely from that. I got an influx of people going, you were nice, and then you weren't the next day.
Oh, bro, yeah, that was what I was
you
getting.
saw one video
They're
where
like,
I was
"Oh,
nice. I'm a comedian. It doesn't
Yeah.
always go that
This
way.
is a shame because I really liked him. I'm like,
Yeah.
you've been on my TikTok for 2 weeks. Fuck,
People
you know
watch
about me.
2 30-second videos, assume who you are, and then when you show like another facet of your personality, they're like, I can't believe I trusted you.
Can't
Yeah.
believe. Oh,
They project
upsetting.
their own ideas of what you are.
Upsetting.
Yeah.
And I'm like, oh, if we met, I would hate you.
I'm like,
And that's the reality of it.
every third video, I'm a priest making a joke about fucking a little kid. What are you fucking surprised about here?
Yeah.
Go down my fucking page a little bit.
That's
Yeah.
the problem with TikTok is
Do
that
more
most of
research.
the time it only shows people your videos that they know they will like.
Yeah.
It doesn't show each follower all your videos.
Yeah.
So it just goes, oh, you like jokes like this. And then they see one that went viral, but it's about that. And
That's
they go,
so true,
what the
yeah.
fuck? You're not that guy. What is this bullshit?
But some people, I'm like, like the videos get a lot of views, which is great. But it's like, oh no, you just probably don't like this.
Yeah,
and that's cool.
fine.
Like it's just not for you. Like if you don't like any of my other stuff, it's just don't follow me.
Yeah,
It's great. Unfollow, because I wouldn't want them at a show, because then they'd be like, you got one on Facebook, and you can avoid a situation like that from getting someone to unfollow you. So sometimes it's a good thing in a way.
Yeah.
You lose the people.
Yeah.
Well,
guys, what a
we'll leave
nice
it there,
little
guys.
end.
Unfollow is probably a good note to leave it on.
Unsubscribe.
Yeah.
Don't like. Don't comment.
share.
Killen's like,
Absolutely.
no, guys, come on.
All right, guys, please like, please share, please follow. We want everyone.
Go check out Saint Lane, Spotify.
Saint Lane.
Oh yeah, just hit the 100,000 monthly listeners on Spotify. Thank you. So
Yeah.
let's.
New
The
songs
new
are
songs
banger.
are slammers.
Banger, eh?
Thank you.
Yeah,
Got another
Just a
song
vibe.
coming out. Thank you.
That's what I say. Caught a vibe. That latest song caught a vibe.
Nice.
And
Nice.
yeah, when's the next song out?
22nd of April.
Ooh, what's it called?
Staring at the sun.
Oh, Donald Trump. It's about Donald Trump when he stared at the eclipse.
It's actually about my brief time on Epstein's Island.
Oh, because you were trying not to catch a case. You're like, I'm just going to look at the sun.
Because he was,
Don't look anywhere else.
he was
Okay,
staring at
smart.
someone's son.
Oh, that one. Okay, that one.
That's really good.
And Frenchie, what have you got coming up? You got a few shows?
Yeah, I got 8 shows. So if
Go check
you
those
were in
out.
any of those places,
Big one,
Wollongong.
big one at the Astor. I
Me
saw.
and the Astor Boys. The Astor Boys are back.
Nice.
Yeah, I'm doing
I'm not
Perth.
doing that one. No.
No, but you did it last year.
They're at Regal. There's 2.
Is Regal bigger?
I'm not sure.
But you did Astor last year, didn't we?
No, I've never done that room.
Yeah, you have.
Did the Regal.
Oh, well,
They look the
I'm in
same.
Perth and then Wollongong. And what's the
They
other
literally
place?
are identical. They're
Yeah, I
both,
thought
they're both theatres with
that was
red
the
seats.
Astor.
Yeah.
That was the fucking exactly the
same
same. Oh, and then some other place. Where am I going again? Brisbane. Yeah, I'm up at
Are you
your
going
town
back?
again.
Yeah, you come around my way.
Encore.
Yeah, well, Brisbane's a cool place to do a show. They're the best crowd, I reckon.
I love Brizzy. Yeah, great. All right, we'll leave it there. Thank you very much.